Hi, I am Seamless, and today is Friday, which means it's time for a new How to Bass. And today I'm going to teach you how to make this sound. This sound is a little bit simpler than something that I might usually be doing, but it's kind of an interesting concept. I've created Reese's kind of sound here by the core principle being that I have Prism on one side and Prism not on the other side, and then it's being distorted. I'm also doing some stuff with the local EQs on either side, and I'll explain that in a second as well. But the primary purpose of this is the idea of the Prism and using it to make a Reese. Now, you might be thinking, well, I already do that. Why is that a big deal? If we take a regular harmonic here, we screw around with the Prism. Let's watch what it does. It moves around the harmonics. And if you've listened to any of my spiels about subtractive or additive synthesis, you've encountered when I'm talking about the idea of phase cancellation, and that if you get even a little bit out of perfect harmonic position, that they start to phase cancel, and then if you distort that, you get kind of a fun sound. And that's pretty cool. But what's happening here is that this is phase canceling from within. It's phase canceling the frequencies that are actually in the stack. But what I want to do is I want to actually phase cancel against an original copy. So here's without it. Here's with it. So now what's happening is that we are moving the harmonic still, but now instead of phase canceling against itself, which I guess it's still doing, it's also phase canceling against the perfect copy of the actual perfect harmonic stack of a saw wave. And that's the basis behind this sound. Now, the local EQ, on both sides, I brought down the sub a bit because it was a bit much to the distortion. I also brought down some of the low mids just to kind of see what it would sound like, because that's usually what you do with Reese's in post, is that you kind of like notch out a bit of low mids. So I did that internally to see what it would sound like, and it turns out it sounded pretty cool. I'm distorting it with log distortion, and I'm engaging a little bit of asymmetry, which is giving us the stereo, because without it, it's pretty mono. But we bring down the asymmetry. We get a little bit of stereo, which is pretty sweet. So this is a pretty fast, pretty simple Reese kind of sound. It's also a pretty unique sounding if compare it to sort of your average Reese. So this can be used to do some pretty neat things. I'll put this patch up for download, although it's pretty simple. If you have any questions about it, let me know. And as usual, have a nice day.